I'm Paulina Pervasian.
And I'm Nikki Sharvite.
And welcome to today's news, where we tell you what's happening in your world today.
As you know, we're in the era of the Great Depression, and people all over America are being affected.
People want to know what caused this enormous depression, and we have your answers. The stock market crashed October 29, 1929. It was an all-time low, and people were frantically trying to get their money out of the banks as soon as possible. Banks were closing, and the economy went into chaos.
Because of this, people are spending less money, farmers and industries are suffering, laying off more workers, forcing them to spend even less. The country is in a downward spiral.
And the nation's economy is still in crisis today.
Now we have Misha reporting about intervention versus isolation.
And the response of American citizens just like you.
In the other news, the United States has claimed to remain in isolation and not joining into another war. Congress has passed the Neutrality Act, which states that the U.S. can no longer sell, loan any arms to countries that's fighting in a war. According to the poll, the national poll, 70% of voters think that the U.S. shouldn't have joined World War I. Although we know that FDR wants intervention, he is sticking by the American people and remaining isolated. Excuse me, sir, what's your opinion about intervention?
I think the United States should stay out of the war. World War I just ended and we are still trying to recover. Europe's problems should not be America's problem.
We will see how this turns out. We may or may not be joining another war.
Okay, right now, back to the studio.
And now we have Chloe reporting live from Paris.
Right now in Europe, Hitler continues his conquest. France was being targeted earlier this month. By the Germans and the French were so desperate not to lose their art and culture that they were taken out without a shot. Instead of their freedom, they set up what was called a Maginot Line as a protection, but failed when Germans found a way to enter from another side and take over. France is one of many countries to be taken over by the Hitler. Other countries include Austria, Czechoslovakia, Poland, Norway, Denmark, and Poland. Back to you, Nikki and Paulina.
Thanks, Chloe. And now to a quick commercial break.
Well, it appears that everybody's ready. And into the spacious luggage compartment with the bags. Careful, that's Grandma's present. Get in, Rex, you're going too. And their 1940 Chevrolet will get them to their destination easily, safely, and with the utmost economy. Solid comfort. And that also describes Chevrolet for 1940. With its bigger and roomier body by Fisher and perfected knee-action riding system, the Ride Royal, one of Chevrolet's 175 important modern features. Reasons why Chevrolet's first again.
This just in. Today, December 7th, 1941, Japan has apparently attacked Pearl Harbor. Sources tell us that Japan has been preparing to go to war with the U.S. for quite a while. Through miscommunication, Japan was able to launch a successful attack. This is how it all happened.
Apparently, American commanders received a warning from Washington, but they didn't think that Hawaii would be a target since it's really far away from Japan. Pearl Harbor was then left an open target, and Japanese took advantage of that and attacked it, having the devastating results.
This surprise attack sank or damaged about 21 ships of the U.S. Pacific Fleet, including 8 battleships, 3 cruisers, 4 destroyers, and 6 other vessels. It also destroyed 188 airplanes and killed 2,403 Americans.
And here now we have some footage from Pearl Harbor.
The fleet appeared to be completely immobilized by the sneak attack. Nearly 3,000 casualties added to the catastrophe. In the explosions at Pearl Harbor, there was forged the will for complete and absolute victory over the forces of evil. Actual landing by the Japanese was expected, and makeshift plans were made to fight the invader on the beaches and in the streets.
Americans are now very angry, and I'm just getting the news that the United States is now joining the war. This marks the start of World War II for the United States.
More news tonight at 6. Thank you for tuning in.